Hi, I'm Bill Lampton. Anytime anybody mentions the 2004 Super Bowl and the halftime with Janet Jackson, nobody can remember what she sang or what Justin Timberlake did. The one thing they do remember is her wardrobe malfunction, where a part of her clothing didn't behave as expected. Well, maybe we haven't had a wardrobe malfunction that serious, that flagrant. However, let me tell you a couple of incidents. One of them happened to do with Frank. Frank had been a leading salesperson in his company for 15 or more years. Frank was on the way to meet one of his best potential clients, and before he left, he got in his suit, he made sure he was well groomed, but as he was driving to the event, he looked down and this is what he saw for his shoes. Clearly, black and oxblood do not go well together. You can't go in there like that, can you? Mismatched colors. So Frank did what we would expect. He stopped at a shoe store, bought a new pair of shoes, and then was well dressed for his speech presentation, his sales presentation. Another incident I can share with you had to do with a professional speaker friend of mine whose husband went to the event with her. It was a luncheon speech. As they got in the car afterwards and drove away, the husband was rather silent, didn't say a word about her presentation. Not a good sign. Courageously, she said, "How was my speech?" And he said, "It would have been far better if after the lunch you had excused yourself and gotten the spinach off of your teeth." Sounds like a minor point, but it really isn't. Whatever distracts, and that is a part of our wardrobe, whatever distracts from our message also distracts from our potential impact. And that's why I carry in my coat pocket when I'm going to speak and there's a meal involved, I carry a small toothbrush and small tube of toothpaste that I can discreetly have with me, excuse myself, go to the restroom, brush my teeth very quickly, and then I've got a secure feeling about that part of my appearance. Have I ever really had some bad goof-ups? Yes, and fortunately I got away with them. Not too long ago, I was meeting in one of the most exclusive private clubs in the Atlanta area with a top-level executive whose name I won't mention because I'm not a name dropper. Just before our lunch, I went into the men's room to check my wardrobe. Everything looked fine until my eyes got down to my belt. And I noticed that I had on not my dress belt, but my golf belt that I wear every Sunday. I wear it there because it doesn't matter that the holes there are worn and frayed. Fortunately, I was able to cover my belt with my coat or my napkin most of the time, and the problem did not detract from the impression that I was hoping to make. What's the point of all this? The point is that we need a checklist before we give a presentation pertaining to our wardrobe. We probably have a checklist for all the items that we want to take along, our speech notes, our computer, possibly a briefcase, notebook, pen, name tag, anything else. We should also have a checklist concerning our wardrobe. Naturally, it's helpful if you have someone, a friend, a family member, your host at the event, give you a quick, candid check to see if there's anything glaringly wrong. If it's after a meal and you have mustard stains all over your coat, take time to get rid of those, at least to reduce them. Remember, wardrobe malfunctions could be all that someone remembers. Instead, we want them to remember our speech. Thanks for being with me. I'm Bill Lampton.